As of this year, 1 in 68 children receives a diagnosis of autism. Since the year 2000, the rates have doubled. It's overwhelming for parents, schools, and service providers to keep up with the necessary interventions. And while individuals on the autism spectrum or with other disabilities tend to receive educational services and therapies, adaptive physical education is often left out. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services stresses the importance of exercise among children as a critical national health objective. However, for those with disabilities, it's not easy to get recreational services for several reasons. A 2003 study explained childcare for other family members and time issues as stumbling blocks. Local research conducted by the Laura Foundation in 2010 illustrates the cost of adaptive sports and the time to drive the individual to an activity as problematic. However, the importance of sports for the disabled population is immeasurable. Crested Butte's Adaptive Sports Center and Brigham Young University teamed up in a study and found 100% of participants felt their adaptive sports experience had a positive influence on both their quality of life and self-confidence. In 2008, Disabled Sports USA conducted research with 1,000 adults, finding exercise helped individuals to not only obtain a job, but also to advance in the workplace. The physically active enjoyed socializing more. They were found to also have a strong support network and are more likely to say they look forward to the rest of their life as opposed to those who are inactive. With the help of this data, the Laura Foundation is attempting to do away with stumbling blocks. Efforts include finding transportation whenever possible, making programming cost-free to participants, and working with families on scheduling. We can build the most beautiful facility in North America, but if the barriers are not taken away, this center will not be utilized. In 2012, with the Laura Center partially complete, the first summer of programming began with 2 New Hampshire school districts, and in 2013, the Freiburg district began attending. Now in its 4th summer, it includes equine-assisted activities, social skills training, and adaptive sports activities. On hand is a board-certified behavioral therapist, a therapeutic recreation director, a PATH-certified horseback riding instructor, our horse owner, horse handler, and volunteers. Programming is increasing. Last fall, riding was offered to those who could not attend the summer program, either because of age or scheduling. Also in the fall of 2014, a cooking class and social skills group began for local high school students on the autism spectrum. Helping the program directors were peer models. Originally slated to run for 8 weeks, it has continued throughout the entire school year. The program, called Friday Cafe, teaches these teens the life skill of basic cooking and healthy eating. However, there are several other goals. When they arrive each Friday, they participate in a group exercise. Snowshoeing, soccer, and badminton are some activities. Another goal for the Friday Cafe includes increased social interaction. Aside from using computers to occasionally look up recipes, the weekly 4-hour program is unplugged. The teens are taught how to play board games and cards. They work in collaboration, whether through our gardening initiative or when cutting vegetables. The social skills component is so important. Perhaps the most telling research was reported in 2013 by the Journal of Autism and Developmental Disorders. The heartbreaking findings included that young adults with autism spectrum disorders were significantly more likely to never see friends, never get called by friends, never be invited to activities, and be socially isolated. Researchers found that 28% of those studied had no social contact at all. Because of Friday Cafe's success, the Laura Foundation duplicated the program for junior high school students. Thursday Cafe began in April 2015. As the center grows, initiatives from gardening to horseback riding to bicycle riding will be available for all ages. On behalf of the Laura Foundation, we want to thank you for helping to make these programs happen.